In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Hello, Beezers. Welcome to the Overlook Hotel. Your room is ready. We're at the Overlook Hotel, yes. So pick your rooms. But I just suggest that you stay out of room 237 because there is a creepy witch decaying in the bathtub, okay? So I have a lot to talk about. And actually, Brooke, you're never happy with my content. What do you want to see? How can we make Brooke happy? Tian Sass already booked room 237. I'm not going to pick on Tian Sass because I see that she's not doing well. And she has a cute cat now, so I'm going to be nice. Rudy, it's 11:39 here. You'll take room 666. So this is the Beezing Hour podcast. It's basically just a live stream. I'm streaming from the laptop because I'm more comfortable in bed right now as I'm healing. And I figure for this, it's better to cam off so I can be ultimately comfortable and not have to show you my private room. So that is why I'm off camera right now, okay? Yeah, so I have some things to talk about. It's just going to be like talking to you guys. I don't know. I'm thinking of like doing more interesting streams. I've never used Streamlabs before, so of course I had help setting it up. But, yeah, so this is very like basic. I can't even figure out how to get rid of the background on my little avatar picture. I would have liked to have put myself like in behind the desk. So I'll have to figure out how to be more creative. Yeah, it's The Shining. So the background is that this is the Shining themed stream. So every stream, I think I'm going to pick a different theme. So also, I have a Become a Beezer goal. So if you want to become a member, you can become a member and it will show up there. I have the alerts set up, special alerts, for super chats and for members. And also, the alerts, I think I'm going to try to tailor them to the specific theme of the pod. Like, what's a podcast? What's the difference? Is a podcast just one subject? I don't know. This is going to be a few different subjects. I used to try Streamlabs and now I forget everything I learned about it. Cam up Foodie. Yeah, now I'm like everyone else. I'm not going to cam up for this. This is like the content I'm most comfortable making with my Bedbound series. And I'm not joking. I literally... Okay, so what I'm going to start with first is health updates. So, a regular schedule. Yeah, that's true. So a podcast will have a regular schedule and can be anything. I'm doing a butt day sitting on it. Hi, cool gamer. This is rad. Right. Streaming app is called Streamlabs. Okay. So health updates. So today, the Celebrex was not working. Okay, so at all. My pain is increasing, and now I have numbness all down my leg. Like I can't feel a lot of my whole leg. It's like really, it's numb, okay? So I somehow, in the most excruciating pain, it's sciatica only. Well, no, I'm gonna have to have like other tests done. But for now, what we're trying is, I somehow got my butt to the clinic. I was like, Bismillah, the whole way, like, just please God help me. I was in so much pain. I had to get dressed in stages. I had to like first roll off the bed. That was painful. Go to the washroom, which is torture. Then I had to put my pants on, lay down, let the pain subside a bit, get up, and I hate this because, I told Salah, I'm like, my hijab fell on the floor and I cannot bend to pick it up. I had to wait for him to come home and get the hijab off the floor, and, it's not fun, okay? So I get to the clinic, and I've heard people, like commenting that people assuming that I'm going to run, I make fun of Canada all the time. I don't make fun of Canada, okay? Every country has its pros and cons. Doesn't mean that Canada's perfect, and it doesn't mean that, that's not what I say when I say I don't want to live in Canada. But they think that I'm going to run back to Canada and take advantage of the healthcare and be a burden on the system. But no, I have a visa here. People don't believe that, but I have a visa here, and I'm able to access healthcare. So for very cheap healthcare. So like the entire treatment I'm on, the entire visit was like 2 KD. Okay, which is like that's what expats pay. So what happened was I went to the clinic, and I was in tears. Like, I couldn't hold it in. This pain brings me to tears like a baby. Okay. Tizzy Dawn, I'm going to touch on that after. That's one of the things I'm going to talk about. He just looked at me and, like, you know, I must have looked pitiful, and he wrote a prescription like right away. So basically everything is done in that same area. It's like a clinic hospital kind of thing. And I had to go to the treatment station, and, you know, a bunch of nurses. I was so almost delirious in pain. I didn't even really know what they were talking about. And I just, like, I had to, like, I couldn't even sit. It's more comfortable to stand, and it's extremely painful to stand, but I cannot sit. So I stood up and kind of leaned against the gurney, and they injected me with a needle as long as the Sheikh Jabber Bridge, or as long as the Wall of China. Hi, creepy! Into my right and into my left upper buttock, like, area. And whatever it was, I don't know. It instantly made my head light, and my heart raced so bad I thought I was going to throw up. So maybe some kind of, like, steroid injection is what I'm guessing. Leg amputation. I don't know. Hi, Beezer Girl. So this is the pain meds they're giving me, is this injection. So I have to go every day for now, for the next few days, to get this injection. And also I have to take this cocktail of vitamins, and I think it's like B12 and something else. So part of the treatment is vitamins. So, yeah. I haven't been, like, officially diagnosed, but I told the doctor my symptoms. I said I talked to another doctor. They suggested Celebrex, but I'm probably going to have to get imaging done. You know, they're going to try this for now. Like, right now, the pain management, I really can only go to the clinic and lay down. I don't even know if I could get an x-ray right now. I can't. Like, I had to be wheelchaired back to the car. I thought I was going to pass out. It was so bad. It was so freaking bad. So I don't wish this pain on anyone, not even the people whose guts I hate on this platform. I'm just kidding. When the doctor got the wheelchair, she screamed, "Not this type of wheelchair, Applebee's." Yeah, honestly, like, I just want something for the pain, just something for the pain. So yeah, it's time to euthanize. How I was feeling, honestly? No. I don't know, messy girl. They compare, like, the life of an elderly, chronically ill cat to a human. They're sick in the head. What can I say? So, I'm laying down. The best position that feels good for me, only my bed, because our bed is from IKEA, and it's very, very comfortable and plush. The old bed we had was hard. Even the couch is too hard for me to lay on. I can't sit. I don't want to risk getting a flare up again, like, right now. So the injection, actually, like, I felt the pain melting away, but I can still feel, like, a little twinge of pain if I move a certain way. So I don't, you know, I'm definitely gonna just not look forward to the pain coming back. But, so yeah, this is the Shining Hotel. So for sure, my favorite position is just laying in bed, and that's what I'm doing. That's why this kind of content is ideal for me right now. I don't even think I can get in and out of a bathtub right now, Callie. It would be really dangerous. All right, I want to clarify on something. I see people, like, in my Q&A, I don't know, actually not my Q&A, I don't know when it was that I made a comment about I never truly lived alone, I only lived with a smelly roommate. Okay. People just, this is just assuming, but, stop moving. Yeah, standing up feels better than sitting down. Hi, Lisette, but laying, they haven't said it's diabetic neuropathy. It feels more like sciatica to me, only because the pain starts in the butt cheek, like, really bad. Like, it feels like I got shot in the butt cheek, but then it's like, it is numb. I didn't even feel them putting the needle in the right butt cheek to inject me with whatever they injected me with. Okay. I don't have fibromyalgia. Yeah. Let me readjust my body. I'm like a seal right now. Num Stephen Hawking bees. No, Pete's does not smell, okay? Do you guys remember I told you the story about that roommate I had? That, my first roommate, he listened to Avril Lavigne, and he was horribly unhygienic, and, but not just him. It was the fact that he would always buy garlic bologna, and he would leave his cold cuts open in the fridge. So whenever you open the fridge, the whole kitchen would smell like garlic bologna, and it was disgusting. So yeah, I'm vaping a little bit. Well, I did manage to have a shower. It was actually having a shower, like, I don't know if it's the hot water or what, but having a shower, after I'm in the shower standing, I have a very quick shower, because just to make sure I don't, like, Like the spasms, they come and go like contractions. Like 1 minute I'll be standing and it will be an aching pain, and then the next minute it's like a sharp Charlie horse pain. It's so bad. That. Oh no. If I lived in the USA, I wouldn't be able to live because of my health. I'm grateful for the NHS for keeping me alive. Nothing perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. You know, a lot of people are in debt because of healthcare. Diabetic and steroids raise your sugars. Oh, I hear that, Anna. Yeah. Okay, so the smelly roommate, because people are coming for me. Okay. I was watching the Gaining Ground live stream because he's actually naturally funny and he's not a jerk. Sorry for lack of a better term, but he's not a complete jerk like a lot of these hate channels. And he was talking about Michael B. Smelly. I didn't know this loser was still around and he was still coming for me. Like, are you kidding? You have issues. If you're still freaking out on Twitter, like, I just picture him punching the air in the middle of nowhere. No one's listening to you, Michael B. Smelly. No one's listening to you. But this does tempt me to make a Twitter just to report all of the crappy hate Twitter channels out there that contribute nothing but garbage. But I'm kind of lazy, so who knows. So I saw him accusing me that on Gigi's live stream that I would ever insult Pete's like that. No, I wouldn't insult Pete's like that. Pete's is not smelly. It was my other roommate that I had, and his name was actually James, believe it or not. But it was mostly from his garlic bologna anyways. So anyways, yeah, this guy just like is so obsessed with me. Like his entire Twitter page is disgusting hate. I feel bad for you actually at this point, Michael B. Smelly, Sweaty Smelly, because you just scream insecurity, like insecurity mean girl. Like you're just so miserable with yourself. You just take it out on me all day. So I'm gonna pray for you, okay? You need it. Thank you. Well, sometimes greasy hair, yeah, whatever, you know. But like he didn't smell. Like this roommate I had before, he did not ever shower, and he always had gross garlicky cold cuts, and they would just, yeah, you had to be there. Yaba and Scam are striking people, which a lot of people are, coming to me with saying, are you going to address that? How hypocritical of them, because these morons, these hateful morons have been using my image, using me and my content, all of it. They put their kids on the bus or whatever they do, and then they fire up a live stream and they just completely fat shame. They're horrible, they're hateful, they're disgusting people. And for like hours, my content, they'll just play my entire streams, all of my content, whatever. And now they're striking other creators like Belinda and like whoever else. I don't know the whole tea, but they're striking people who are using their content or using their image in the thumbnail. And people are like, so now that you know this, yeah, basically, people are like, what are you going to do about it? And I always get that. Well, you're the only person who can do something about FFG. You're the only person who can do something about these hate channels. And I have so many emails reaching out to YouTube. I strike them all the time for hateful content. When it's hateful, I don't just go and strike channels randomly who talk about me, or do parodies of me, or who people think that I don't do anything. Oh, I do. The thing is YouTube does nothing. YouTube does nothing. So there's nothing, unless you want to help me out, like people who are suggesting this and message me or email me, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But YouTube has, when I reach out to YouTube directly, when I reach out to my YouTube manager, who I keep ignoring because they're useless at this point, I don't care if you're watching, like they reach out all the time. Can you set up a time to talk about how we can make your channel more successful? Well, the problem I'm having with YouTube is not, what I want is somebody to do something about so many channels stealing my content and using it as hate content and making a hate community out of it. And they can't help with that. They're like, well, we have a very good reporting system. No, you don't. Your reporting system is crap. SHIT. It's crap. I had an issue with Yaba ever since she made those videos about Gina and won't even remove them after she died. Is that Little Mama? Yeah, this person, apparently, I don't know the full tea about it, but it's been talked about on many channels. Whenever Little Mama died, rest in peace, I don't want to bring her up, fired up a live stream the next morning. And I heard that they tried to find out, I don't know for sure, maybe you guys can correct me, tried to find out if it was true, investigating, calling, I don't know if she called the coroner, I don't know, something like that, but talking about the validity of it, kind of downing on the husband, you don't do that. It's just, it was gross anyways, the behavior. So yeah, these people have been bullying people online forever and ever and ever, and I mean, no matter how evil people are on the platform, they're always going to have an audience, right? So, I mean, but some people are starting to see how gross and hypocritical they are. And one of those hypocritical things is the fact that they strike people, but for using their content, but they use my content for years. That's all they've been doing. So I really don't get it. And I don't know what else to do. I cannot copyright strike them because copyright claiming is, you have to have copyrighted content, and I don't, right? And I'm not about to go and get a lawyer and pay for copywriting me rolling down a hill. You know what I mean? So they're all the same, exactly, and they all have the same audience. Even if it's so sad, I feel bad for you, Yaba and Scam, because even if you're not talking about me, you have to put a picture of me on your background, like where my Overlook Hotel is here. They have to put me as a picture because otherwise people are just not going to be there. They're, you know, and even when she's there talking about someone else, they're like, we want to talk about Foodie Beauty. So maybe I should be flattered. I don't know. But anyway, I definitely have a legal case. Definitely against certain people. The thing is I have to be in Canada. So like, I'm not going to upheave my life and, you know, live in that negativity. Like, it can be so stressful going through a legal case. Are you kidding? I'm not going to go back to Canada just to go to court, you know, for this kind of thing right now. And just no, I don't think I want to do that. But we'll see. I don't know what the future will hold. But for now, I'm trying to focus on getting better, you know. I know people say, well, you don't do a reaction channel because you're not good at it. I know I can burn their asses on coal. I can do it. Trust me, it's easy. The problem is that I feel like I'm lowering myself to that level and like I'm becoming an immoral, shitty person. Or not a good Muslim when I'm talking about and gossiping about other people, you know? So unless I can find a way to do it that's like humorous, the problem is these people all don't have senses of humor about themselves. You know, they block, they cry, you know, go in FFG's chat, you say one thing sideways about her, she's blocking you and dissing you on Twitter for like 5 days. Just make a ton of assumptions and their audience takes it as gospel truth. I know. Like one of my questions in the Q&A had almost 700 likes. And I know where those likes are coming from. Zombies. Like, I don't know if they share brain cells when they join the live stream, like all 4,000 of them. You know, it's like, but one of the questions was like, they think that I'm living here by myself. That Salah has left me and I'm just living here by myself. Like, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And all you have to do is exercise a little bit of critical thinking and boom, there you go. I mean, I don't know if people just have rose-colored glasses on. I mean, I know what that's like, and once it wears off, you're like, what the hell? When you see the truth, you see the truth. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, it's been years, and people just assume that, you know, especially with me, they just think that people can never change. There's some things about me that haven't changed, sure. But there's a lot that has, you know, specifically a lot of my life circumstances, you know what I mean? I think it's an injection for pain. So I have to go to the clinic every day, and I hope I can make it there. That French fry you ate was enough to feed a family of 10,000. I deleted those comments because they peeved me off, but honestly, I got so many of those where it's like, the fish, okay, the one fish I ate, someone was like, what are you doing, girl? This could feed my family of 5 for like 2 days. What are you feeding your family? Like a few gills? I don't understand. Are you giving like your son a fin, your daughter a fin, and then like somebody the head, and then I really don't know, because, like, you must be starving your family then. Should someone be concerned? I say that to try to get Salah to come on camera. Yeah, I know, it's not going to happen, obviously, I mean. But it's so stupid, you know? Well, of course, another person with the personality of, I like saying these, of a communion wafer. And, you know, the mentality of a 16-year-old schoolgirl has no content of their own. I hope that I'm glad, you know, I'm glad you're remonetized, Breezy, just so that your daughter can go to Disneyland. That would be awesome. No, like, refined carbs. I think I am going to limit the carbs a lot and just try to eat more veg and maybe, like, an apple and, like, some cheese and proteins and stuff like that don't spike your blood sugar, because I am, like, actually really concerned about blood sugar levels now. Like, I'm really scared about this diabetic neuropathy. Like, that's no joke. Like, what if it is that? Like, I have to heal my body, you know? Honestly, if there's any silver lining to having this much pain will make you not want to eat. That's why one time, whenever my friend was in labor and I saw the amount of pain she was in, like throwing up, before they gave her an epidural, there was a woman in labor in the family room, and her family brought her a friggin' bucket of KFC, and she was chowing down on a crispy thigh while she's having contractions. She would be eating and groaning, and I don't know. I've never experienced birth giving, so maybe you guys can tell me if you get weirdly hungry. I'm not sure. What does Salah think of your natural hair and your weight? He likes my hair. I mean, my hair's not gorgeous, but, you know, there's other things for me. And also, He's not a chubby chaser, but he prefers overweight. So not like unhealthy obese, but he loves me and cares for me how I am, so. But yeah, Salah is taking very good care of me. He's amazing. He's so supportive. I mean, right down from just like helping me walk, helping me get dressed, helping me do everything, taking care of the pets, you know, so. She has a lot to say. She's on the funky juice. I don't know why this woman is so obsessed with me. Like, honestly, every single time I go live, she's on my ass. Like, do you not have a life? Like, these people don't have a life. They just wait for me to go live. Like, I swear, you have to be doing nothing. Like, what are the odds that you have nothing going on in your life every time I go live? Like, what? Is it not middle of the day there right now? It's a Sunday. Do you not have a family day? I mean, like, FFG too. She's another pathetic one who pretends to have a life. I put, like, a community post up. You know me, impulsive. I take it down, 15 minutes later, not even an hour, and she's firing up a live stream about it? Like, who cares? You talk shit about me every day. I have a right to snap back once in a while. What do you expect? A warm hug? Like, obviously, I'm gonna give you crap, guys, sometimes. Get a life. Chantal, they're jealous of you. Oh, but they'll argue. What kind of life do you have? One that you're surely interested in enough to just talk about it every day for hours, right? Even down to the point of, like, what kind of spaghetti I'm eating. Is there any reactors you're okay with? I'm okay with reactors who are not dog crap, like Yo Mama says. Like, that don't just, that don't just hit the spacebar every 2 seconds and are not super petty or contrive things for drama or go real life. Like, what would you think? Well, I mean, how is that my problem? You know? It is my problem now. It's not my fault you're not interesting enough. Seriously, 2K views on your driving bees back from Cornwall stalking me to Montreal. That's rough, especially when you're used to getting 30, 40. I've never seen so many obsessed with one person they don't even know. I know. When are you doing a whole pineapple mukbang? A whole pineapple. Yeah, I wouldn't advise eating a whole pineapple. No. Gore World community is extremely hypocritical, and I'm glad that there's at least somebody. There's a few people that realize that, but everyone is too cowardly to call these people out. It's like, it's worse than high school. Like, it's literally, whenever you were in high school, do you guys remember these mean cliques of like, is it clique or clique? I don't know. These groups of teenage girls that were just like, you know, nobody wanted to say anything against them, even if they were in the wrong. They had a bunch of yes men around them all the time, and like, you know, they could never do any wrong, and it was just horrible. It's just, that's how it is. That's how it is. That's what Gore World is. You don't have a personality, you don't have the intelligence to make up a valid argument, and you can't make talking points for yourself. You have to just parrot all these other hateful pieces of crap, and I actually feel bad for people who have to rely on that to make money. You know, you can't just be yourself. You have to be a mean, hateful parrot of everyone else to make a dime on here, and who knows when your day will come. You know, Gorlick Breath is already demonetized. Maybe he'll get it back, who knows, but it's like a matter of time for these channels. They keep becoming more and more hateful, they keep doing more and more real-life crap, and something's gonna give. I mean, if you think that karma doesn't apply to you, but only to me and everyone else, you're insane, and you have another thing coming, and it will be bad when it does, you know? Yeah, they're conspiracy theories. Okay, what's the worst one you've heard? Oh, he already has it back. Really? But even him, like, he's obsessed in a weird way. Like, he comes up with the dumbest shit. And his voice is unbearable. But, I mean, he doesn't use all my content, so I guess that's something. Literally, go look at their channel. There's not, maybe 1 or 2 videos that are not about me. So if I'm not on this platform, what are you going to do for content? More drives from Montreal for 2K views? Let's be real. Like, I am your content. Like, there's no way your channel would survive. Like, nobody cares enough, because the audience is very specific with FFG and Yaba, for example. It's all scorned people from my former chat, or people who are just super, like, big haters. They have all my haters concentrated in one chat, right? Because they won't get blocked there, you know? Yeah, I mean, I like that people can formulate their own thoughts and don't just listen to, I mean, I don't know how credible anything is that some of these people say anymore. Everything they want, they just want to try to, like, continually ruin my image. Like, that's why I found it funny when the friggin' Kaya was like, you're not gonna ruin my image. What image? You don't have a good image. You have no personality. You ruined your own image. You have no image to ruin. You know, that's like, I don't get it. It's the same thing with Swordfish. Like, you lie about me, blah, blah, blah. No, like, I didn't lie about anything. You ruined your own image. Like, what kind of past do you have? You stab people. Like, people blame me for their, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, you're gonna ruin my image. You try to ruin my image every live stream you do, lady. And stop clicking your nails. I want to, like, just cut out my eardrums. Anyway, I don't want to like lower myself to the point where I'm like playing their streams, which, you know what? I could easily play, let's for example, one of FFG's streams because it's my effing video. So, so yeah, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to lower myself to that kind of low quality, like waste my life on that and just hit the space bar and say, you know, like hear her make a comment about my chin and then pause it and go, ma'am, you have 12. You know, like that kind of thing. It's just so stupid. And it's just low energy. Like it's just the worst kind of negative energy you can put yourself into. No, definitely I have to focus on health. I also have to focus on the internet because the internet's my job, right? So it's not like this is just a hobby for me. It's not. I hate when people compare me to her. Like, you're her Foodie Beauty 2.0. How are we the same other than being fat? Like, I don't cackle like a witch and make fun of people on my entire channel. I don't stalk people at dispensaries. You know what I mean? People are also allowed to grow and become different people and better people. You know, I would never chug a bottle of Wayne Gretzky liquor anymore and just be down in the dumps and be a complete idiot. Like, that's not me anymore, you know? I've done some really stupid shit when I was drunk, for sure.